Very slowly. Keep your ankle stretched. Very slow, we're going to do 3 times cat stretch here. As you inhale, get a nice arch. As you exhale, you crunch. We don't do very fast movements, aggressive movement, because we don't want our muscle to become activate here. Inhale, get a arch. And exhale. Inhale one more time. Holding here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Slowly turning the body. You're going to use your mat in this posture. The first posture we're going to practice is a frog pose, because the flow today will start from the lower body. We have done in the last Yin Yoga session also, and today we're going to repeat. The first asana is a frog pose. What you do, you're taking knee apart as much as you can from the beginning, where the knee and hip in a line, knee and ankle in a line, and the ankles are turning outwards. So you'll feel a gentle stretch over your groin. We're starting to work on the hip opening here. Starting position now. Bring your form down slowly and gently. Don't get an arch in your back like you do in a cat stretch. Keep your core a little bit firm. And starting to slide the both knee to the both opposite direction. And you allow the hip to fall slowly towards the floor. You're not leaning forward here like this. No. You remain aligned. And you just increase the gap between the both knee. Your goal is to bring the pelvic to the floor. Find the right depth is the first step. Once you find the right depth, you stay very still. It's a painful journey because we're spending lots of time into the asana while tissues and ligaments are under deep stretch. But pain, you need to be on 6 if maximum is 10. So make sure you're being totally aware. You're going to hold 90 more seconds. So there was a conversation between the Patanjali Yoga Guru and his disciple. And the disciple asked the question, and this is how each and every scripture from the East, it's a conversation between the student and the master. Disciple asks the Patanjali, what is yoga? And the first sutra, Patanjali says, Artha Yoga Anusasana. Mastering, understanding the learning, and being disciplined. This is the first sutra of Patanjali Yoga. Artha Yoga Anusasana. We have 1 more minute to go, guys. Just stay there. If you don't want to increase more gap, don't increase it. So the disciple asks again, what is the outcome of being disciplined and mastering the learning? Then the Guru replied, Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Chitta means mana. Vritti means the modification. He said Nirodha, letting go, learning. He did not say Virodha, controlling, fighting, no. And this comes with the regular practice. Understanding the mind, the emotions, the energy. We have 15 more seconds to go. And what is the outcome of that is Tada Drashtu Savrupe Avasthanam. The seeker comes in the most naturally state. The topic today is Ashtanga Yoga. It's one part of Raj Yoga. You can slowly starting to come out of the asana. And you're going to take rest in a child pose here. Your knees together. This time not taking knee apart, stretch. Because while you're taking the knee together, the groin can relax and rest. Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga is one of the most authentic and most powerful. Because Patanjali is not talking about physical body here. Patanjali is talking about the whole personality, the mental behavior, the vrittis, the modification of the mind, and its treatment, how we go through with it. Stay for two more breaths. One more breath. Slowly moving into the cat pose. As you exhale into downward facing, give a nice press around the heel, stretch it here. Nice pull into downward facing. As you inhale, bring the left leg forward. We're going to do the series of the dragon pose. Again, the focus right now is the lower body as we started with the hip opening already. Keep your back ankle stretched. You're going to stand. Standing dragon, roll your shoulder back. Bring your hands on the waist. Lift the chest lightly up, starting to press the waist down. Find the right depth that your body can enjoy it. That is your responsibility. That is your duty. That is your awareness that you need to use it. And once you're sure I'm in right depth, you're going to stay still, totally still. You already set up the intention in the beginning of being mountain in the final position of asana. 90 seconds we're going to be there. The Ashtanga means 8 path, 8 step towards enlightenment. The Yama, the Niyama, the Asana, the Pranayama, the Pratyahara, the Dharana, and the Samadhi. First two is the foundation, the Yama and Niyama. There are 5 Yama and there are 5 Niyamas. While you're holding the posture, make sure your breath is flowing like a river. It is not disturbed at all. And you're watching it. Watching the area where you feel stretch, watching the breath, or thinking of the full moon. Be there, we have 45 more seconds. These are the deeper part of the body that we are working, that we are healing. It takes time. And it's a totally different way to exercise our tissues, our ligaments, our bones. Where the muscles remain cold. We're not warmed up muscle at all today. Because there is a reason, if I warm up your muscle and you put you into the yin posture, muscle will start to steal the stress from your tissues. It's a very different way to do exercise. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From keeping your hands on the waist, bring your hands down on the floor and you shift your front foot 2 to 3 inches away. Stretch your back leg all the way back. Stretch your back leg all the way back. That hip flexor is still working. I'll give you 3 options to get into the sleeping dragon. Option 1, you remain with your hand straight here. You can drop your palm. If you feel this is right there. Option 2, you can do half push-up. Option 3, you can bring the forearm down. And you can use the pillow, guys. It's very important that you fill up the gap today. Rest the head on it. And option 4, your arm goes straight all the way. Bring the head on the floor. One option that suits to your body. And it is very important that you listen to your body. As soon as you have a competitive mind, you are not doing yoga anymore. Or you have an aggressive mind. No. Respect and accept the way you are and grow from there. We come back, we're going to stay here for at least 75 seconds. Let your eyes be closed and listen. So the first step towards getting the freedom, enlightenment is Yama. Do's and don'ts. So what you should not do in your life. And when you're not doing those things, what is the impact on your personality? There are 5 yamas: satya, astahimsa, aparigraha, and brahmacharya. Being truthful. Never lie to anyone. Because when we lie, we always know inside ourselves that one day if someone find out we lied, this is a kind of fear we're growing within. This is disturbing your mind. You cannot be at peace. 15 more seconds. Don't worry, I am counting. I'm checking the timing constantly. So you're being totally truthful to yourself and to others. The second yama is non-violence. Non-violence is not mean killing. Non-violence means complete absence of thought even in your mind to hurt even someone. As an example, there is a knife. A knife can be used to cut the vegetable, to cut the fruit. A knife can be used to kill someone or to hurt someone. The knife is the same. One part of the knife is a tamasic side and the other part is the sattvic side. We need to learn to become sattvic. And this is the process. It will make you sattvic person. It's a complete absence of hurting, known as ahimsa. Slowly prepare to come back of the asana, hand is straight. You're going to come in a downward facing very slowly. Think of ahimsa, how you can accept that, live with that without hurting anyone, not even with your words, not with the action. And we're going to change the side, bring the right foot forward. Stretch your back leg all the way back. Ankle open. Standing straight, hands on the waist. Roll your shoulder back, lift the chest up, take your chin slightly up. Finding the right depth. And only you can find the right depth. I cannot help you. Once you find the right depth, you stay still. Just hold. Just control. Feeling of being mountain, a pillar, a solid pillar that does not move. Allow the breath to flow. And listen. The commentary goes ahead. The third yama, non-stilling asana. Non-stilling, complete absence of stilling anything. We all know the impact of stilling. The person who is still cannot have a good sleep, peaceful sleep. How can you meditate? And it's not stilling million or 2 million or stilling even a matchstick, the smallest thing. Because inside of us, we know we have a storage. And this thought will occur. It will pop up when you are in meditative state, it will disturb you. So Patanjali is talking about total transformation of your mind. We still have time, guys. Stay there 15 more seconds. 10 seconds. Then he's talking about the fourth step of yama is brahmacharya. Lots of people or yoga practitioners talk that brahmacharya is a controlling of sexual energy. But it's not only controlling of sexual energy, it's about understanding the desire and taking care of the desire, because every desire, you have it, you want to fulfill it. And that distract you, divert you from your journey. And they also pops up in state of being meditation. This is all disturbance to the mind. So lesser the desire we have, the better the journey we'll have. Getting into the next asana. Drop your hands down. You remain here. Just shift your front foot 2 inches away. Keep your back ankle fully stretched. Take the chin up. Option 1, your arm straight. Option 2, arm halfway. Option 3, form down. Option 4, arm straight and dropping your head on the floor. Find the right depth for your body. This is your responsibility. Rest, leave it on me. Don't get distracted by this sweet pain. The pain today is the cure for tomorrow. Then come the fifth yama, aparigraha. And this is the also topic for our tomorrow mindfulness challenge. Non-greediness, non-attachment. We keep collecting so many things in our life that we don't even use it. And the more we have it, the more fear we will have to lose. So the Patanjali say, keep only what you need it. That's it. And there won't be any fear. More than that, you will have a problem to take care of those stuff. And that much energy you can spend in your sadhana. Staying, 20 more seconds. This is the 5 yamas you should not do it. And what you should do comes the niyamas. Soch is the first niyama. The cleanliness of the body. Every morning we wake up, we do cleaning our teeth, we go freshen up ourselves. This ritual has to be done every morning. To a next level, it's not only cleaning or taking the shower or cleaning the whole body, external body and internal body. Where the Hatha Yoga comes, you add Sat Karma into cleansing. Body need to be purified for a higher experience. 5 seconds, guys. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand straight. Come back in downward facing. Slowly downward facing. Do gentle pulse. Pulse. Inhale. Bring the right leg forward. Ankle goes diagonally. Most of you familiar with the pigeon pose. In Yin Yoga, this is not pigeon pose. This is swan. Now here what happened? This hip likes to fall. So you can use the pillow to fill this gap up. I don't want it to fall. Keep the hip square. And as you exhale, it's starting to fall. Go into sleeping swan. All the way down. Bring the hands on the floor. Adjust your front ankle in a way that you are into right depth of the asana. And right depth only you can find it. Teacher cannot help you with that. Because what you feeling is your feeling. Staying. 2 minutes we're going to spend to unwind the hip, to release the knot, to giving nice quality time to the glutes, to the hip. If the hip is becoming free, the lumbar and sacrum becomes free. Keep that in mind. Any kind of back issue you're having, get into this posture, spend 2-3 quality minutes, and you see the back will feel better. Also, this will work towards the first and second chakra. As soon as you're starting to do something to your hip area, bringing more freedom, more energy, more blood, first chakra will be starting to get activated. You see what it needs? More attention, more blood flow, more energy flowing into the area. Through asana, through pranayama, or through conscious effort, whichever tool you're using. So after the cleanliness comes santosa, contentment. Santosh, beautiful word, contentment. Whatever I have it, be happy. Too much desire to have more is a distraction. It will not support you in your journey. And this we learn, we get master through practice. You see why yogis was living in Himalayas. They required so little there. They did nothing. A small hut. They don't even have a gas over there to cook. They go into the jungle, eat fruits. Totally depends on nature. Stay there, guys. We have still time. 30 more seconds. Let me reduce the volume. After that is come the austerity, the tapascharya. Tapa means burning what is bad inside us. under the tapasya, all the practice falls. That every day you do your tapasya, your practice to burn the bad side of you, the negative side of you, the toxin within you. Then comes the adhyaya, introspection, or self-study, studying the spiritual literatures, scriptures, books to increase your knowledge. Then come the Iswar Pranidhana, devotion or belief in Supreme Lord or God. This also falls under the Kriya Yoga category. These first two steps, the Yama and Niyama, is a preparation. It's a cultivation of your total personality. So think when you achieve this Yama and Niyama, how vibrant you will be in life. What will be the effect of yours into the society? Everyone going to love you. Will have so much impact, not only on you, but into the society as well. 15 seconds, guys. Be there. After that comes the asana. And what we're doing right now is the asana. Patanjali did not talk about so much posture, physical movement. Slowly bring your hand back, lift the chest up, coming back in downward facing. And change the leg from there. Let's come back into downward facing. As you inhale, left leg goes front. As you exhale, stretch the right leg down. This ankle you adjust so you have a right amount of stretch on the back glutes. If your hip is falling, align it with the support of pillow or your hands. I don't need it because I'm using my arms to align. But if you're a beginner, your body wants to fall, put a pillow, it's no harm. Exhale is starting to go all the way down. Lengthen up the spine so it becomes really long. And then surrender into the asana. Let your head be on the floor or on the pillow. Nowhere else. So it come to the asana and he beautifully in just one sutra, one posture. The whole yoga, whole world you see today is just doing all jumping jack. He says, Sthir Sukham Asanama. Sthir means stability. Sukham means you're enjoying being there. Even you're sitting on a chair is asana. You're sitting in a cross leg is asana. You're sitting in a lotus pose is asana. You need to find one posture for you that you can feel good and you can stay there with a longer period of time. When he says Sthir Sukham Asanama, Sthir means stability, stillness in the body and mind. Sukham means you're enjoying. You're being joyful, otherwise how can you meditate? Asana means posture. Try to give a nice stretch to your spine. Walk an inch more forward. So the spine become longer. Keep your ear wide open. And once you find that stillness, the stability, and in Hatha Yoga this is known as Siddhi. Asana Siddhi is very important to do advanced yoga practice. What is Asana Siddhi? Sitting in one posture, starting from 5 minutes to 50 minutes to 5 hours to 5 days to 5 months to 5 years. This should not trouble you. And this comes with the practice. That's why the another sutra comes, Abhyas Vairagyam Tannirodha. Abhyas means practice, Vairagya means non-attachment, leads you to the perfection. Stability, purity in the body and mind. Now our practice is more based on the physical body, based on the trend that is going on in the market. But authentic yoga does not talk about any back pain yoga or anything, or diabetes yoga. This is the side benefit we get in the journey. 10 seconds, guys. Just be there. Enjoy the sweet pain. Until asana yoga is a preparatory yoga, as per the Patanjali. You're preparing till now. What you're preparing? Your personality, intentions, your body to sit down for advanced practice. Because after this, you only need to sit down and do practice. That's the challenge. Slowly coming back, lift the chest up. Come back in downward facing. Do gentle pulse. Beautifully stretch your calf. Sit down in a cross leg. Keep your leg straight. Next posture is shoelace pose. That stretches the whole back body. Bring the left on top of your right. And you're going to stretch the ankle in a way that the ankle is slightly twisting here and your feet is facing the ceiling. So you're not blocked on your ankle like this. It needs to be open up. Because the meridian starts from outside the ankle, goes all the way to your knee, to your hip. That's why I need a stretch here. Now keep the front foot straight and locked. Your toe is pointing you, the heel is extended. Arm is straight, back is straight. Take a deep inhalation as you exhale, walk. Walk. If you can bring the chin on the front knee, would be great. If not, you can fill up this gap, rest the chin or head on the pillow. If any one of you have a back pain, elevate the hip few inches. Just take 1-2 inch off the mat. Your back will be easy in that case. The posture will become easy if you think you need it. Some bodies are very tense, very tight. They might struggle. Doesn't matter if you go 2 inch down or 3 inch. The benefit will be there to the asana. Find the right depth, first step. Once you find the depth, you stay still. Then you're not moving. The time is start now. You're going to stay for 90 seconds. Let the breath flow like a river. So once you master the asana, once you stable the asana, once you siddha your asana, the next step is pranayama. And from pranayama, the advanced yoga begins. What is the pranayama? If you break down the word pranayama, prana plus ayama, the expansion of energy within the body. And this energy plays a very important role in your yogic journey, in your spiritual journey. Imagine the toxified body and a non-toxified body. Which one will reach higher state? You all know the answer. So the job of pranayama is not only toxifying the body, but awakening the sleeping energy. You all know a little bit about Kundalini. Purifying the 72,000 energy channels as per the Hatha Yoga system. And once they purify, you are ready for another next step. So the energy body gets fixed with the pranayama. You become disease free. And when you're disease free, we all know how we feel. We feel joyful, we feel happy. This is all going to take you and prepare you for the next step. Pranayama is the most powerful technique in yoga you can practice it. Give more energy. I always say in my workshop, today world is spending 90% energy on spending on asana. 10% maybe for advanced practice. Basically it should be reverse. Asana you can sit in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months if you do it every day. Pranayama will take time because there's lots of blockage, toxin in the body. Prepare to come back, guys, slowly. Walking back from the half shoelace pose. Interlock your fingers, touch the spine. Exhale, release. Change the side, right on the left. Give it a nice stretch. Hands on the floor, starting to walk. Place the chin on the knee. You feel more tense, more pain here because there is locked on the knee. Normally when you do forward bending, your knee is bending here. You never keep your knee straight. Here knee cannot cheat. And that's why there is a deep stretch behind the knee into your tissues. Now stay. Smile. Breathe. Enjoy. And listen. So the expansion of energy that helps for your energy body we know as pranamaya kosha is a very important seat out of 5. This prepares you mentally, physically, energetically, emotionally. You are completely disease-free, totally pure from inside. The 4th step, the advanced yoga beginning from pranayama. Stay, guys, stay. If you want to go a little bit more deeper, just walk forward with your hands. Otherwise, stay. Then comes the pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. We all know that our mind is constantly engaged with the five senses and learning from those senses. Something known as withdrawal of the senses through right practice, through going through this journey. And one practice you can do often to withdraw the senses is Yoga Nidra. It's a beautiful process to withdraw the senses and to centering the awareness into the center of your body. In Yoga Nidra, you're only listening sometimes. All four senses die because body is no more there. So step by step, think about Patanjali, how he has thought. Because he has gone through with this journey. He knows how the human mind works. So his challenge, his technique is purely to develop the human mind, to cultivate the human mind, to cultivate the friendship with the mental behavior. Stay guys, 15 more seconds. There are 4 obstacles. 4 wild horses, we all have it. It's known in Upanishad, there is a story of 4 wild horses. Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. The intellect, the intelligence, the mind, and the ego, the biggest one. This 4 is creating a big trouble, big problem. And you can't control them. They are wild horses. You cannot control them, but you learn to cultivate friendship with them, understand them well, and then you train them. Prepare to come back slowly, very slowly. Coming back with the legs straight. Lean your head behind your back and just lean on that. Take a chin. I know some of you must be getting bored because very slow form, but trust me, it is very powerful for inside of you. It becomes so popular recently, the Yin Yoga, because of its benefit. One more breath. And slowly come back. Take your legs apart. You want to do the straddle. This is also known in Hatha Yoga, Bhul Namanasana. Bhum is Mother Earth. Naman means salutation. You completely surrendering yourself to the Mother Earth. So as your legs are apart, maximum you can open. Bring your hand into the center. Take a deep inhalation. As you exhale, starting to walk very slowly, finding the right depth. Without breaking yourself, without injuring yourself. Find the right, where you feel pain 6 out of 10, you stop there. From there you improve slowly with the practice. So if you can't bring the head down, it's alright, not to feel bad at all. Takes time. You all know how much damage we have done to ourselves through our lifestyle. It's very sedentary, it does not support a healthy body and mind. Sitting on the chair 6 to 8 hours every day, you think it's very healthy? Human body is not designed to sit on the chair. It's designed for movements. It's designed for sitting in a crossed leg or sleeping. But on the chair, it's a very different journey. Bring the attention to the area where you feel tension right now. Become attentive. Become still. Become solid. But allow the breath to flow like a river. 90 seconds from now onward. Stay. I explained in the last class difference between the elasticity and the plasticity. Muscles are elastic, your tissues are plastic. Right now you're working on the plastic part. Required a plastic workout. Very different than all other. Every posture having a physical benefit, energetic benefit, and the mental benefit to it. But you experience physical body more because the pain, because the blockage. You don't experience energy body. And you can experience energy body as soon as you dive deep into meditative state. Then you can experience astral side of you, psychic side of you. Staying 30 more seconds. So we were on Pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. Once you learn to master that, next step is concentration. This is the first step I say towards getting into the state of meditation. Concentration is not controlling the mind. Concentration is focus at one point where everything is disappearing. Your mind is at one point constantly for a longer period of time. 5 more seconds, guys. Sorry to let you keep you for so long there, but your body needs it, trust me. There's no other way to reach that deep into your body. Starting to walk back very slowly. Very slowly. Slowly turn the body towards your left leg. You're going to walk towards the left foot. Keep your hand on the floor if you like to. And exhale all the way down. Try to fill up the gap if you think you need it. You can put a pillow in any direction. If your head is hanging there. If your head is hanging, imagine for 90 seconds, 2 minutes or 3 minutes for this position is not healthy for your neck. That's why learn to fill up the gap. So your body is engaged. It's perfect. So the concentration is the first step to train your mind to be focused at one point. We know when we were kids, how many times our parents told us to focus or to concentrate when we were studying. But the question is, did they taught us concentration? No. So this is going on generation to generation. They keep telling us to concentrate, but no one is teaching how to concentrate. It's a process, it's a technique, it's a method that you need to practice in the right way, under the right teacher. Every single day without missing even one day. Every single day. Because remember, the first sutra is the discipline, not yoga anusasana. You don't break the discipline. If you're doing 3 months regular and you take 1 day break, you go back. It takes you back. This is the constant training for the mind. Be centered. Be one-pointed. Staying, guys. Not coming out. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back very slowly. Twist to the right side. Exhale, starting to walk. Very slowly, step by step. Bring the head on the knee if you can. If not, if you're hanging, fold the towel. Keep the towel, pillow open. Whichever way you feel this gap. Make sure you find the right position that you're relaxed. You're not struggling. Anyone have a back pain, please do adjustment. Anytime you feel any pinching pain in your nerve, any asana, come out of it. That means your nerves are getting compressed. Don't do it. Learn to adjust. And this will only come when you're aware. When your mind is somewhere and doing action here, you will injure yourself. That means you're not doing yoga. Stay very still. With the breath flowing like a river, mind is calm like a sky. Try to concentrate, maybe on listening right now. Just keep your ears wide open. Once you master concentration. People keep saying we meditate, we meditate, we meditate. We actually never meditate. Meditation is not doing. Meditation is happening. Meditation is being. You do concentration. meditation happens. So what happened? When you're starting to concentrate, you're starting to train your mind for one point. And there's a state comes when this 1 second to become 1 minute, 1 minute to become 2 minutes, 2 minutes to become 3, and it's starting to prolong. So the prolonged state of concentration leads you to a state of being into meditation. Dhyana, the seventh step. Now see the journey, how the Patanjali is leading you, step by step process. Many people straight away want to do dhyana, have a higher experience. It's not possible. Either you are blessed, or either you're born like a yogi, like a Vivekananda. 10 more seconds. Either you have a hand on your head of the great master, then only this magic can happen. Else you have to go through with the journey. There's no other way. Under the great and experienced teacher. There are different meditation practice that we do it. Let your eyes be closed, focus. The definition according to Patanjali of concentration comes in my mind. Des bandhasya chittasya dharana. Concentration means dharana. Des means anything. Des, normally we know des means the name of the country, any country. But Patanjali is talking about anything. It's a flower, moon, sun, star, anything you like. Bandhasya means locking. Chittasya means your mana, the mind. Locking your mind to any object. Is dharana, is concentration. Coming back slowly out of the asana. Sitting in a cross leg. It can be even your asana that you're doing it for 2 minutes right now. You can lock your mind into the asana. Is a great training for the mind. So sitting in a cross leg, this posture is not a lotus pose, so don't get confused. And this is very painful, but very helpful for the tissue around your knee, on your thigh, on your hip. A square pose. So what you do here, first keep your legs straight. Let's start from Dandasana. Bend your knee slightly. Left, bring on top of your right knee. So this is my knee and my ankle is locked here. So this is free ankle, you can move it. I don't want you to move. I want you to lock. Then you fold the right leg and you're going to bring this ankle underneath the left knee. Now this height, you see, this is how the structure of my hip. I've been doing yoga for 20 years. But because of the anatomical structure of my hip, it does not allow my leg to go down. Because the bones are hitting there. I can go maybe 1 or 2% more if I do a little bit more practice it. But more than that, no. So there's a tension and there's a compression. Big difference. Tension is more muscular, more tissue, more ligaments related. Where the compression comes from the bone. So if you think there is a gap here, you fill this gap with the pillow. Yep. Some people have natural body that they can easily sit down. My body actually went on my father. He used to sit like this. This was his cross leg. You see how the knee, because the structure of the hip. And I was exactly like him. Struggling always. But yoga helped me a lot. Because the tension, I disappeared, work on the tension, but I cannot change the anatomical structure, the bony structure. Certain level you can change it. So once you settle down here, you fill the gap. If you don't need it, you just be here. Keep your hand on the front. It's very painful for some people who are very much tense. It's starting to walk forward. Go, drop the body and enjoy the pain there. It's really deep. But think of the plastic, the ligaments around your knee you're holding for 9 seconds in a folded state, they will change. But the bony structure, you can't change so much. Be still, guys. We're going to do at least 75 seconds. There are many types of dhyana technique that is given by our Adi yogis. There are almost 112 techniques in Gyan Bhairav Tantra. There are tantric techniques. There's a Hatha Yoga technique, there's a Ashtanga Yoga technique. So once the concentration, you get mastery, you automatically reach to the state of being in meditation. And then you continue being in a state of meditation, then comes the samadhi, the enlightenment. And there are different types of enlightenment explained by our yogi Patanjali. Nirbid samadhi, Sabid samadhi. That I cannot talk about because I have not reached there. I only can talk where I reached, right? Staying, 20. Beautiful process to enlightenment. And leave the enlightenment to make ourselves a vibrant personality. A good human being. These are thousands-year-old principles. The total transformation of the humankind can happen if you follow. 20 seconds. Be with the self. Be with the area where you feel pain. Be with your breath. Coming back slowly. Release. When releasing will be more difficult. Slowly keep your legs straight. Bring the right on the left. It's just above your knee. Bring the left underneath your right. So the ankle is locked here. This is the important part. This also strengthens one tiny muscle that next to your shin bone. And this is muscle need to be strong to keep your knees safe. Left ankle underneath the right knee. If you have a gap, fill up it. Put a towel, put a folded blanket, put a pillow, put a block, whatever comes, then you're starting to go down. It should not go in a lotus pose where you're rotating, no. Here is no rotation, here bending. Bit different. Be still, be firm, be happy, be joyful. Let the breath not get disturbed. When we are in pain, we allow our breath to become disturbed. That disturb everything in our body. Shallow breathing will disturb the function of your lungs, that will disturb the function of your heart, and heart will disturb the function of your mind. It's all interlinked. Leave the energy one side, I'm not talking about. So keep your breath calm. As soon as your lungs function improve, as soon as you have sending more pure oxygen energy to your lungs, we know the heart function improve. More oxygen into your blood, and then heart gonna pump more oxygen into your blood to your brain. 20 seconds. Stay guys, don't move too much. I can see some of you not stopping. Stop. Mind is the master that has to control. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back. Slowly gonna go into the child pose with the knee together. Child pose. Stay for 2 to 3 breaths. Keep the spine really stretched here. Being with the self. And slowly gonna come lying down on your back on your spine. Very slow. Bring your knee to the chest. Press it. Hold it. Press it and hold it. Take left leg straight, reclining twist. This is also Yin Yoga pose. Drop the left knee to the right, drop the right shoulder all the way down, turn the neck to the right side. Become aware to the area where you're feeling is stretched. That will be one area, one tissue, one part of your body. Not everywhere you will feel. Else you are a robot. Let the energy flow into that area. This is what awareness do. Wherever you're going to take your awareness, energy will flow. It's going to catch. You keep your awareness to the sad part of the mind, you will become sad because you're feeding the water to the sad tree. You bring your awareness to the happier part of the mind, you become happy. And we all have this in our mind. Anything and everything that is happening in our life, it is happening in the mind. Isn't it? It's a globe of everything. But something we have it, we are not using it in the right manner. The power of concentration, the power of awareness. You want to become sad, become sad. If that's your priority in life. So we have good memory, bad memory, lust, anger. All this is within ourselves. Past, future, desires, everything inside. Coming back slowly, changing the side. Twisting nicely. Focused, aware, alert, totally attentive. With one goal you practice yoga, that I want to become one. One day. Don't do yoga just because you have back pain, you have a weight issue. This will anyway, you will win it. Because when you go through with the purification, there is a 1% chance you will have anything in the body left. Hatha yoga is a preparation. It prepares you for advanced yoga. And we practice Hatha yoga in most of the classes. Human mind is only looking for three aspects in life: is the peace, prosperity and happiness. Our 90% plus energy we spend in towards prosperity. Ask yourself a question, yes or no? And whatever we left with few percent, you try to give it into peace and happiness. Where it's supposed to be balanced for today's world. Coming back slowly, hug your both knees. Press the knee to the chest, lie down in Savasana. Keeping your hands on your belly. Eyes are gently closed. Leave your body completely free and relaxed. Free from all kind of tension. Enjoy the music in the background. For a few seconds. Bring your total attention to your belly and watch the flow on your belly. As you inhale, belly goes out. As you exhale, belly goes in. Watching the flow as the tummy goes out and tummy goes in. Concentrate. Train your mind. And you can concentrate and you can train your mind for anything and everything you do in life. Every action, from washing dishes to the washing your teeth, to your face, to taking the bath, to eating the food, to drinking the water. Just be aware. Try one day and everything will change in life. If one day you can do every action with awareness. So tomorrow, mindfulness challenge is declutter one place. I already mentioned in the video. And this is also beautifully explained by Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, non-attachment, non-greediness. So maybe it's your cupboard, it's your shoe rack, it's your bookshelf. Go into it. I'm sure there'll be many things that you're not gonna use in the future, but you're still keeping them. Take them out. Clean that area. Can be one area only. But when you're doing it, become mindful. Be mindful totally. Alert totally, aware totally. Enjoy doing that. Not feeling sad that I am letting go some part of my life. No. Don't worry, you will not die with that. But you will become more free. You can move your toes, your fingers gently. Rub your palm together. Nice and warm. Apply on your face. Thank you and namaste. I wish you health, happiness. God bless you all. Do let me know how you're feeling. How was the journey today? Please do share this so other people can get benefit. I'll be here for a minute or two to chat with you guys. Also, if you're following the challenge, I'll suggest to take the picture every time you do something. Share with me. And don't forget to comment the bingo. Thank you, all of you. Thanks, Noshin. Thank you, Kunal. Thanks, Sunita. Thanks, Vidya. Thanks, Mamta. Excellent. Glad to hear, guys. Thanks, Fair. Thanks, Alexandra. Chitra. Thank you very much. Jung, thank you. Thanks and namaste. Yes, Craig, I can see it's a fantastic class. Exactly what you needed on weekends. Thank you, Leila. Thank you, Rajni. Thank you, Suresh. Thank you, Neil. Beautiful, guys. Farida, I'm sure you enjoyed today, huh? Thanks, Renu. Thanks, Jereka. Thank you, Sama. Your type of class, you got it today. Thanks, Annie. Thank you, Rajan. Thanks for your lovely comments, Rajan. I try my best when I teach. I just teach. I don't do second thing that time. Thank you, all of you. I wish you all the best. Please, if you're not accepted the challenge, not downloaded, do it today. We still can continue. I already shared the tomorrow task, so I look forward to see you all, guys. Some name is written in different language. Bulgaria. Who is from Bulgaria here? Thank you, Rupali. Take care, guys. Lots of love and blessing.